I decided I'd do a video today. I've been taking photographs, but just getting the chance to load them up is getting to me. Because you have to do it one at a time on the social media platform that I use. But anyway, um, I've been yanking and pulling and pinching out and clipping so much over the past 2 days. I'm pretty worn out from it, to be honest. This is polytunnel 2. So I've actually yanked up the courgettes today, the courgette plants. These are all the cucumber plants. You can see so many gorgeous yellow flowers. Some are climbing up bits and pieces already. And there's still, I'm finding them, and they're like bloody cockroaches, tomato plants. So I'm just, every time I find something, as one of our pickling cucumbers, I've harvested quite a lot already today. I got that done first, did a load of watering before all the maintenance work. So this is the borage on this side, which is looking fantastic. It's a little tomato plant. So our problem this year has been that strawberries did nothing. So our biggest problem this year has been the weather. We couldn't judge it. We really couldn't. I have never grown anything in the kind of heat that we had. So what happened was, I'm at the back of the polytunnel there now, just standing back so you can get a good view. So basically what happened was everything grew too soon, too fast. The tomatoes flowered, the tomato plants flowered, courgettes flowered, everything was flowering and taking off far too soon, so that the stalks weren't strong enough to bear the weight of all this big heavy fruit. I'll show you what I mean. See this? Some of them just started bending really early. Today I've pulled up, God, I think it was three plants, and I've already had to take 2 out. So you can see the size of these tomatoes. You can see that. They're humongous. And a stalk, no matter how well tied down it's been, it's not going to cope with that much pressure on it. So yeah, unfortunately. But here I had to pull up the brassicas yesterday. They were just completely and utterly swallowed with caterpillars. I have a few photographs of those, so I will post those on. But this is what I discovered this morning. I was like looking at going, that soil should not look so dry and white compared to the rest of the soil. And that's when I spotted a little hole. So we have a wee visitor. I've just tidied up the amount of tomatoes that were all gathered around here. So he was having his little feast. Over here, this is where I planted the runner bean a few weeks ago. And look at it. It's just, yay. So that's doing really well. The tomatoes are doing fantastic still. They really are. I've trimmed them back because I want to stop them growing any taller, which I wanted to do a few weeks ago. But the weather's just been chaos, to be honest. So we do have different types. You can see them better now. There's the cherry tomatoes. There's the larger ones there. And then we have the bell tomatoes. But they all taste really, really good. Some more tomatoes. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the tomatoes this year. They all just went quite literally ballistic. The physalis are coming along lovely. Can you see those? That's the hubby. Hang on. Bless. The hubby asked me if I wanted a coffee. So yeah, the physalis are coming along. Really, really lovely too. Oh my God. And look, I forgot about this tomato plant completely. completely. Do you know, it's like, bloody hell, where else are they going to pop up? So I'm going to show you the other polytunnel right now. And it's been a really disgusting day here, so I'll walk you through. There are lots of plants. This had done well. This was all my sweet peas, but it's dying off now, so it's over here in the corner. But these are loads of strawberry plants, just wild ones. And we have blackberry plants as well. And over here, before I show you the polytunnel, I'll show you the plums. Now, this is a pigeon nest. We've trimmed back everything once the pigeons have flown the coop, but they've been having a field day. They're not gone, they've moved up there into the conifers, but they've been having a field day with the plums. You know, the fattest pigeons on the planet are eucalyptus, doing really nice. So this, I mean, there's nothing left, look at that. So I did a big tangle on this one yesterday. You can see our courgettes here. They're doing better in this tunnel than the other tunnel. I had that one staked up. For some reason, I do not know what happened to the stake, but I'll find one anyway. But there's more of those bell ones. So you can see what I mean about things starting early. The fruit shouldn't be starting so low, you know, they should be further up kind of thing. And normally if fruit starts low, I just cut it off. So I've started beans here as well. It's a runner bean. And all the beans that were here, I've trimmed back. There's still some flowering going on. But those that weren't doing anything, I've pulled up completely. So these are still doing stuff, as you can see, growing away. But we've had, there's more, so winter, and our chard is our winter squash. Our chard is doing really well. The winter squash isn't. And there's a bit of lemon verbena there, and more cherry tomatoes. The avocado tree is doing really nicely, and I just come in and I like shaking up my thyme because the smell is divine. So I've pulled up brassica from there too, trimmed back the sage. I need to, oh, there's a thyme smell now, kind of hits after a few minutes. I need to get these pegged up, get some canes over now for them. There's still a few French beans growing on this. I've planted in more this tomato plant because I didn't have enough cane across here. It decided it was going to grow across. So beans, more beans, but these are, I'm going to try and get in as many dwarf beans now as I can because these got gobbled up. You can see stem gobbled up. Yeah, it's that, you know, hopefully it's coming to the end of that time of year. So this was that other massive sage plant, which is nicely cut back now as well. And there's some more courgettes down there. And I moved the mint over here, and that strawberry plant is just doing a little bit. But the chard is coming along nicely, so it is. So yeah, it's been busy time clearing and sorting in the polytunnels. And our work is nowhere near done yet.